Sepang, or actually Nigeria Falls. It's a fantastic good place to be here in Malaysia, guys. Hello everybody, I'm James Wally, and welcome everybody to the race for the second round of the World Championship of the Roblox F1 Trade Temp season. This race has been fantastic good so far. After qualifying though, so many drivers have been hit the barrier so far for this. But we know the circuit in Malaysia though, it's going to be a fantastic race. But we've got no one present for this. This track is going very quickly for this, and any one of them could win this race. Let's take a look at the start of the grid for today's Grand Prix in Malaysia. And Nigeria 4. It's a pretty good lap there for Mark Webber though. He's put his Red Bull on pole position. Alongside it's Lewis Hamilton for McLaren. A good qualifier, he's got a lot of trying to beat Webber. Next on the both force digit of Fititoli Lelusi and Adrian Sato in the other force have a good church line on the second word together. Bruce is next up in his Spanish racer alongside the third racer of Timo Glock. And then it's the Sauber driver of Pedro behind had Robert Kubica in the red F1 team. Next up is the Ferrari driver Fernando Alonso alongside his Spanish racing Kurun Chandok. Next up is Heikki Kovalainen in the other Lotus, and then the other Sauber of Kumuri Kobayashi. But it didn't go well so far in his team it did, and Vital Perez just alongside me in 14. Rosberg didn't go well so far for Mercedes, and Felipe Massa only 16 for Ferrari. Toro Rosa's basically got the pole in Australia but could only make a 17th qualify in Malaysia. Lucas Trugasi in the other 30s next up. Behind him is the Williams of Nico Hulkenberg and then the other Mercedes driver Michael Schumacher. Rosberg didn't do go well so far than his team but they had by Hamid Al-Ghazouani. And Sebastian Vettel starts with the back of the grid in his Red Bull just behind the Lotus Racing driver of Jarno Trulli. Now this is going to be a fantastic good race for them. So, we're ready to go on the grid. It's a 32 lap racing around this circuit in Malaysia though. It's the second race of the season, guys. This is going to be a really good race so far for the. I'm going to wait for the start of the race to begin with. And we're going to be ready to go to 5 where lights are coming on. Australia is a bit longer. Let's see how this one goes. And we're underway here in Malaysia. The second race of the season gets underway. As everybody has a pretty good start. Webber gets a good start there. Lucy has a good start there. MES has a good start there for the start of the race so far. But what an incredible start there. Vettel maybe looks to be a good stuff up there. Let's see who's currently leading so far. And we're going to see who's currently going down. Here we go down into the... It's Webber leads from Lucy. Kovalainen's in third now. And Hamilton's only fourth with the mummy. And Vettel's down to last already. So here we go into the barriers we go through. Mega Lucy. So as Webber lost the lead. Now Fititoli Lucy now leads the race so far. As he comes on to end the first lap of this race. On to the second lap now, on to possible 32 laps now. This Sepang International Circuit is going pretty well so far for this. Lulucci leads the race so far. Just behind him, it's his teammate. It's now 1-2 now for Sundia now. As they're both in the 1-2s now. Heikki Kovalainen in third behind. Was that Rosberg in fourth? I think it is. As Vettel is now moving up the position. Now going into the barriers again. We don't want to mess about with it, or maybe some of the driver might be going out so far. Everybody got through ready so far. Both of the four seasons have it so far going so far in the lead so far. On to the third lap they're going through now, and the DRS will not be able for this trade 10 season. Okay, we're not having it for the third lap, so yeah. It's doing good so far as the drivers are making their way through it into the Pirelli bridge they go through. Lelucci so 2. Degrassi now into 4th place so far. Degrassi started the race in P18. And there is Vettel and Brother now. They have now both dropped to the back of the field now. Before we go into the Vitasket bridge they go through. And we see these drivers going pretty well when this circuit goes through. Here we go back to the current server for the 4th lap of the race. We might have to take a look at the closer view of me. So, off they go now. Oh, it's completely stuck so far. There we go. Alright, let's see how these drivers are going through the Pirelli bridge now. Luluzzi leads them off now. As they're going into the bridge they come through. Sutter's just behind me so far. Michael Schumacher might have a look on Degrassi now. I thought that would be... Oh, Barrichello! Oh my goodness. Rubens Barrichello had a huge accident. The Williams is off. Oh, that's a huge accident for Rubens Barrichello. And look like he's going to be the first retirement of the race. What a huge accident for the Williams driver. Rubens Barrichello is out of this race. Unless anybody else could try and push him off. Who's now leading the race so far? It's now Kurun Chandok now for his Spanish. He got past Lucy answer too. Can it possibly be Barrichello? No, I think it isn't. Unfortunately, that is the end. Oh, Kobayashi's not joining Barrichello too. So he's going to be out as well. So that's 2 cars in the barriers fence. That's not very good. Barrichello is out, or maybe Kobayashi might be out too. Unfortunately, then on lap 7 now, we're on Team McLaren's now leading the race so far. Unfortunately, Barrichello and Kamui Kobayashi are out of the race, so we're going to have to put these back into their pit boxes. This is probably a day for these two, though. We didn't see Barrichello go. Here's crashed there, so we're going to put Kobayashi back in his pit box. So is Barrichello, but we don't know where he is now. I think he's at the back of the Williams box. I think he is. Oh yeah, there he is. Look at him. Not very happy with the team. He's going. Through he goes, and he's out of the race already. So not a good day for Women's Barrichello. He's completely out of the race of this Malaysian Grand Prix. This is a proper day. He finished 3rd in Australia, though, Barrichello did. Unfortunately, he's out of the race so far. And we enter the 8th lap already of this track. So Glock now leads the race so far, behind Schumacher. Then it's Karun Chanda and Fiditoni Luluzzi there. And we see a lot of packed drivers going through there. Carvalho and Trulli now dropped down to last place. Now Glock is completely leading the race so far, and we only had 2 cars retired at the moment, and we're on to lap 9. Only 22 drivers left to go now. Barrichello and Kobayashi are already out of the race so far, so it's going to be a close race to these guys. Michael Schumacher is now closing in. The 7-time world champion is closing on Timo Glock on the 9th lap of the way. Going through the bridge now, and Stolowitz is now in 3rd now. Maybe Stolowitz might try to pass Schumacher and Glock, and hopefully take another victory here in this race. Remember, he won the first race of the season, though. So Schumacher completely now. Oh, Schumacher now leads the race from Donald. Glock has lost position there as we enter the 10th lap. Wow! An excellent charge there as everybody goes through, completely through there. We might have a look through this. So the barrier sector done. Nothing has completely taken the first off this track, though. Oh no, I'm going to Bridgestone. Oh no, help me. Oh no. There we go. Go off the track very quickly there. As Schumacher gets through. August Roy now moving up to 2nd place so far. MES gets through. Oh, Jason Button. Oh, dear me. That barrier slowed him down a bit. So that's dropped him down to last place just behind Fernando Alonso now. As we're now going into lap 11 now. This is an amazing good race so far here in this track here in Malaysia, though. And we can see Schumacher's continued to lead, but Glock now takes the lead back from Schumacher. August Roy is there too, as Chanda took 4th from De La Rosa. Weber deposed to this now down to 7th place already. August Roy leads. He took Schumacher though. Schumacher wants to try to give the position back, and Schumacher takes back the position lead from August Roy as he enters. We've only just 20 more laps to remaining for this race. Well, that's the next good race so far for this. Barrichello and Kobayashi are already out of the race so far. Their teammates Hulkenberg and De La Rosa are still winning the race so far. We might not see a safety car though, because these drivers might go off circuit so far. And we see everybody else are completely so. Button and Alonso going so far. August Roy takes the lead from Schumacher though. And we can't see what will happen there as we go through this track though. But we are not seeing about this though before, but I think I need a pen for this. We'll be right back for the next 2 laps time, guys. So, back on the race we go on lap 15 now. Everybody else are very good so far. As we don't know, I think we now have a lead change so far on lap 16 now. So, comfortably, we've still got 22 drivers in the race so far. And we see a lot of these drivers are completely having fun so far. Pedro Rosa now leads the race now. Wow, Rosa. He might come around and take another win so far. August Roy is just behind him in 2nd place. Kubitsa's in 3rd now. Schumacher's 4th. Sutu 5th. Or actually, Petro's in 5th place so far. Actually, good race for Rosa though. Can he seal another victory? Because he won the first race in Australia though. He's on lap 70 right now. A couple more laps to go so he can get his win here. And we've still got 22 winners at the moment. We already just lost Barrichello and Kamui Kobayashi though. This is going to be a historic race for this. Now, we might put numbers of this so far, and we see how this race goes very good for this. Dollars has lead so far on lap 18. Kubitsa's in 2nd. Schumacher's 3rd, and there are a lot of trainers go. Wow, look at that. And there's Alonso and Vettel that have charged food there. Let's take a look at these. Let's just take a look at these back markers now, when we go through this track now. We're going to go around over the Bridgestone, which is a bit smaller than I thought. And we see the drivers going very quickly there on the 18th lap though. Is everything going to be okay so far? This circuit goes pretty well. On to lap 19 now. So, only just about 14 laps to go for this race here in Malaysia, though. And we can see Dolores is in first place so far, but Kubica is coming on today. Here comes, and Kubica takes the lead from Dolores. Dolores has now lost the lead to Robert Kubica. The Polish driver is looking aim for that win here in Malaysia. We can see somebody going through to battle for Renault and Sauber in the championship so far. We crossed the line now on lap 20 now. Webber's now in third place, just over to August right there. As a lot of traders, Alonso is doing the back of the field still. Everybody else is having good so far. And we need to see how the race order will be looking for so far. So let's see the drive so far for this. Dolores leads so far from Kubica. Then it's Webber, Schumacher, who's just overtaking Alguersuari now. Schumacher wants to try to get third place there. Rosa, hopefully he might come round to try to get another, and hopefully take another victory. Would this make it 2 out of 2 for Pedro Rosa? He's the championship leader though. He's leading the championship so far. But if he wins this race with the next few laps to go, he can win it. But he needs to hold on Kubica. Webber's closing in on the binder now. Webber's now in third now. Schumacher's fourth. De Grassi fifth. Sixth is Alguersuari. And Alguersuari is having good so far. Look at how many drivers going through this circuit. Goes very quickly there. As they go through the track now. Can't believe we see a Ruben Barricades flying through there. And Camille Cuvier is smashing to the barriers there. Hopefully these two are still in the pit lane okay. So hope Barricades is okay. So he can see what his teammate do. Kubica is what his teammate Pedro Rosa going so finally so far. Kubica is in second place. Pedro's now in third now. Both of the winners might get a podium if Webber could beat them. So Dolores take the lead so far. Coming to the lead so far from Robert Kubica in second place. Vitaly Pedro's now in third. Webber's fourth. Hulkenberg is now in fifth now. So Pedro Rosa for Sauber is in first place at the moment so far. Kubica and Pedro are in second and third for Renault if they keep that going. So we might put it as 22, 11 and 12. Chandler took fourth from Webber. Webber's driving back so far. Oh, Schumacher! Or maybe that was Rosberg too to go off the circuit though, as you can see nobody has a good out the track so far. But so for everybody else having a fantastic crash though. If we want to like 24 right now, I think we are now. And we can see Dolores the lead so far. Can't know what lap, so we'll be on lap 24 so far, guys. De Grassi is in fourth place so far, so the rest of the field are completely training them behind them. As we into lap 25 already now, so let's show you how the laps go so far. Means we only got about 7 more laps to go for this race, guys. Including this one. I think we might on lap 25 though, but yeah. And Pedro takes the lead from Rosa. Vitaly Pedro takes the lead for Renault, but Rosa take the position back. Where they go now. As this is going to be a close race to the end of it. And Bruno says now down to last place already. He is struggling out there, guys. And we're on to lap 26 already. And we see everybody else are fantastically okay to continue the race so far. And we can see Dolores completely going charged through the field there. Completely there. We might take a look at the quick field there. And he's completed to lead the race so far. Both of the Renaults are just behind the Spaniard races. Sutter is now in 5th now. So Sutter started the race in P4 now. He wants to try to finish the position he wanted to start with. But he's only got about, how many laps have we got left? 6 laps to go for this race. Yep, that's including this one. So, this race is going pretty good so far for this track though. Pedro Dolores is lead so far for the 2 Renaults. Then it's Chanduk, Sutter, De Grassi, Alguersuari, Hulkenberg. That will wrap. I might put numbered positions so far for this. As Vitaly Pedro is going to comfortably try to take the lead back from who? I don't know who it is. MBS is doing so. Bruno Senna is having a terrible day so far. Senna started the race in P5 and now he's down to last place in 22nd now. And we might put as driver symbols or maybe something else. We do something else for this. track though. Alright, only got 5 laps to go, or maybe 4 laps to go, because they're heading towards the line now. It's due. Now, but Pedro and Rosa want to try to fit that. Pedro wants this victory for the winner team, as Kubica's dropping back. Kubica is dropping back a bit. Oh my goodness me. Pedro Rosa is too comfortably leading so far, as he's only got a few more laps to go. He's only got 4 laps to go. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Timo Glock. Oh dear me. Glock was having a good. Oh, August Roy's off too. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. They're both out of the race so far, so they were so close to finish. That's a huge accident between both of them now. But we might see the end of the race so far, because we won't see we'll put August Roy and drop back in the pit. But we have a new lead change. It's Vitaly Petrov now. Leads the lane, and we're into the penultimate lap of the race. We're on lap 31 now. 2 laps to go. Here in Malaysia. Petro's good, but here goes Kurun Chandok and Dolorosa, but we don't know who's going to win this race so far. Bruno says just behind the 2. It's going to be very close to the end of the race so far. I can see this driver. August Roy and Bruno were doing so far, but they're not going to be their day so far. Unfortunately, I'm going to cut them out so far, so they don't finish the race at all. But here we go. On to the coming. Dolorosa now leads the race now. We're into the 5 lap of the race so far. Here in Malaysia. But this is going to be a fantastic, good, close finish there. But it's going to be close to there. Because Pedro Rosa hold off Petrov and Chana for this, to get his second win of the year. He's still holding them back though. Can he keep it focused now? We're going to find out. Dolores is heading towards last corner now. Could he win it then? Or he's going to be close. But Dolores takes the win. Ahead of Chanda and Petro. Dolorosa wins from Petro and Chando, or I say Chando and Petro. I think Chando finished second, Petro third. That is a close race. I think Sutter gets 4th at the end, Hamilton 5th, Twilly 6th, Kovalev 7th, Hogabit 8th, Lucy 9th, and Alonso 10th. So Alonso gets the points. We see everybody else are crossing the line now. Sutter 4th. He finished ahead of Kubica. Both of the Lotus finished. I think it's Kovalev and Twilly. No, Twilly finished ahead of Kovalev. So Twilly 6th, Kovalev 7th. Hamilton, I think he's 8th, so he gets the points too. So that's a good, excellent result for the end of the race here in Malaysia. We can see in the pit lane, see Argus Troy is back in his pit button, so Team McLaren. Unfortunately, these are joined Kobayashi and Baker, and these 1-1 didn't finish the race. So here's the final result of this Malaysian Grand Prix. It's another good win, so that's 2 in a row for Pedro Zola. He took his second win of the year in Roblox F4 2010. Kuran Trent finished an excellent second place for his Spaniard race ahead of Vitaly Pedro. Suter finished an excellent 4th by where he started the race from. Kubica an excellent 5th. Good. So both of the way get some points for this, guys, today. Both of the Lotus finished 6th and 7th, with Twilly 6th, Kovalev and 7th. Hamilton gets into points ahead of Lucy, and Alonso got 10th. Hogan is next to being 11th by Schumacher, then it's Weber 30, Bremy 40, Ducati only 15 so far. Mazepin doing good well so far for Ferrari, only finished 16. Button 17, Vettel only 18, Rosberg 19, and Brunner only 20 in his last minute standing. And unfortunately, we lost 4 drivers: August Rari, Timo Glock, Kunui Kobayashi, and Rosberg, who was after that flying that's straight into the barriers. So let's look at the driver champion at the second round of the race. So Dolorosa taking his second win of the year, means he's got a maximum points of 50 points now. And holding way he might win the championship, and he might be the driver to beat this year. Marway is second place over, but Kurun China now move up to 3rd now after a good second place in Malaysia. So he moved ahead of Petro. And then Berkes in 5th by 2. Schumacher 7th by Kubica, then it's Lucy 9 and Bremy 10. I don't think that's not going to be the order for his B. No, my brother. In the Constructors' Championship, Saba's still in the Constructors' Championship behind now. Or well now, because I had a good performance here so far with 3rd place Petro and 5th place Kubica. They only got on 26 points, but not for long, for Force India. Then his Spaniard racing in 4th, then his Weber racing 5th. Then Williams Racing are in 6th place so far. And hopefully they're moving up to the same like this so far for this. So there is your winner for the Malaysian Grand Prix. A second win of the year, well, for Pedro Dolorosa. He takes a victory for Sauber today behind Chanduk and Vitaly Pedro. And listen to this national anthem for Spain and Swiss national anthem for the second time now. And there it is, everybody. The Malaysian Cup gonna go to Pedro de Rosa. Congratulations to him. He takes the win in Malaysia. Congratulations, that's another win for you, Rosa. This trophy has been good to me, and this trophy is completely good to me. And it was made by I Am Noob, which is good for that. So that was a fantastic win so far. And that's the victorious for the win here, for the win for this. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video here, guys. That is the end of the Malaysian Grand Prix, guys. Instant plan, guys. Until we meet you next time, guys, we'll be in the Principality of Monaco for the Monaco Grand Prix for qualifying, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm James Rawlings. I know the James Gary's channel. You want to see on my Gary's channel. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Malaysian Grand Prix, and we'll see you next time in Monaco. Until the next time, guys, goodbye.